Okay, before starting the lecture, you know that there are some rules for the online class, and that are: be punctual and ready, mute your microphones when you are not speaking, raise your virtual hands when you need to speak, and keep your cameras on and stay focused. For a quick recap of the yesterday's lecture, we have already completed the linear functions. We studied the linear functions that if the change rate of change is constant, then we can say that this function is a linear function, and the graph of that linear function is whether in a straight line moving upward or moving downward, but it cannot be in a curvy shape. Then we have studied that how to plot the points on the graph once we have done with the function by giving us he has given us the range from what of the values of x. Then we have to put that values in the function, and then we have to plot those values on the given graph. Now and meanwhile, in the yesterday's lecture, we already studied the gradient intercept form, that is y is equals to mx plus c. And I have given you a home task that you have to write, or you have to find other school of thoughts related to y is equals to mx plus c, as that were the two school of thoughts from America and Australian school of thoughts. Americans and Australian school of thought. Have anyone done this task? Please raise your hand. Any other school of thoughts? For those who were absent yesterday, I will tell you that in American school of thought, they use B for y-intercept, but in Australian school of thoughts, they use C for the y-intercept. There are other school of thoughts who maybe use somehow different thing for gradient and for the y-intercept as well. Anyone who have done this home task, please raise your hand. Anyone? Anyone? No one have done this task? Do find some other school of thoughts, okay? Okay. Now, I request you all to please open your books, page number 15, practice now 1C. Page number 15, practice now 1C. Page number 15, practice now 1C. Question number 1, I am going to read the question. The question is, on a sheet of graph paper, using a scale of 1 centimeter to represent 1 unit on the x-axis and 1 centimeter to represent 1 unit on the y-axis. This is the whole information for plotting the points on the graphs, right? Now, he said, draw the graph of the function. For which function we have to plot that graph? The function is y is equals to 2x plus 1. This is the main function which we need to plot on a piece of graph paper, right? He said the values of x ranges from 0 to 4. What does it mean? Anyone who can raise your hand? Anyone? 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 What is the meaning of the range of x? Yes, Aris.
Ma'am, like for the value of x, you can pick any number from 0 to 4.
Yes, very good. For the values of x, we can take any number from 0 to 4, whether it will be 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4, right? The most reasonable and suitable is that you need to pick minimum of 3 values of x. Whether you can take the value 0, 1, 2, but it's up to you. You need to be in that range, 0 to 4. Is this clear? Okay. Now, if I will take the value of x as 0, if I will take the value of x as 0, what will be the value of y? The value of y will be 1. I have 1 point now. If the value of x was 0, the value of y was 1. Is this clear? Is this clear to everyone? If you have any question, you can raise your hands. Thank you, RS. Okay, now if the value of x is 1, anyone who can tell me what will be the answer if the value of x will be 1 in the function? Anyone? Please raise your hands. Only RS. Yes, RS.
Ma'am, the value of y will be 3.
The value of y will be 3. Yes. Okay, Afan. Can you tell me if I put the value of x as 2, what will be the value of y?
Y.
Y. Okay, now I have 3 plotting points. The first one is this one. If I put the value of x as 1, the y will be 3. If I put the value of x as 2, y will be 5. Now, before going towards the fourth value, I can easily judge that the value of x and y. Anyone, please raise your hands. Anyone, please raise your hands. Yes, Afan.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
The value of x is 0, the value of y is 1. If the value of x is 1, the value of y is 3. If the value of x is 1, 2, the value of y is 5. Can you tell me, without solving this function and this value, can you tell me what is the value of x and y in the next plotting points?
And then X, it would be 3 and 7.
3 and 7. How you judge the values?
Ma'am, they're basically following a pattern. That's why.
Yes,
So
following a
each time
pattern.
X.
Yes, every time.
So each time X gets added by 1, but Y gets added by 2.
Y gets.
So for example, 0, 1, 1, 3, 2, 5, 3, 7, 4, 9, etc.
Yes, very good. This is the reason we have studied the constant change. The constant change. That constant change is known as our slope. Is this clear to everyone? If you have any question, you can raise your hands. Now, see this. I have taken only 4 values for this function, but the maximum I can take up till 4. Clear? So now I have to plot the points on the piece of a graph paper and I have to draw it according to the graph, according to the scale which he have already given us. Any one of you have the graph paper right now, please show me. Any one of you have the graph paper, please show me. Yes, Aryan Umer.
Ma'am, I have it.
Okay, show me.
Ma'am, I have it across. Okay,
Okay,
ma'am.
show me. Okay, open it. Open up graph paper. Yes. Can everyone see that? Can everyone see that? Okay, nice. Now tell me, what does the meaning of scale on a graph paper? What does the meaning of scale on a graph paper? Okay, anyone who can tell me what is the meaning of scale in this question? Yes, Nile. Anyone? Yes, Nile. Yes, Nile, unmute yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
What is the meaning of, yes, yes, what is the meaning of scale?
On a paragraph, on a graph.
Yes, for the piece of graph paper. Okay,
Ma'am, madam.
okay, let me show you. He said on a sheet of graph paper using a Now, he said on a sheet of graph paper using a scale of 1 centimeter to represent 1 unit on the x-axis. This is the whole one box, You have to leave whole one box and write 1. Yes, Afan?
Ma'am, I think what they mean by scale on a graph paper is to make proper lines, I think,
Proper
and to
lines,
give a
yes.
proper distance between the grids.
Proper distance. Here, the distance between the values will be 1 unit. 1 square
Yes, ma'am.
will represent 1 unit. 1, then 1 box, skip 1 box, write 3, skip 1 box, write 4, skip 1 box, write 5, skip 1 box, write 6. Now, for the y-axis, he said 1 centimeter to represent 1 unit on the y-axis, skip 1 box, write 1, skip 1 box, write 2, then skip 1 box, write 3, and up to so on, right? Now, the first plotting point was if x was 0, the y was 1. Is that so? The second plotting point was if x was 1, y was 3. If third plotting point, the x was 2, the y was 5. The fourth plotting point, x was 3 and y was 7. Is this clear? Now we just need to plot the points on a piece of graph paper. The first point is if x is 0, y is 1. We plot the point over here. If x is 1, y is 3. We have to plot the point over here. If x is 2, y is 5. In between 1 and we have to write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. If x is 2, y will be 5. If x is 3, y will be 7. Now, we have to join all the points and the line will be like this one. My line is curvy somehow because I am using the mouse. You can use the scale, the proper pencil scale eraser in order to draw the graph. Now, this is the graph of the function y is equals to 2x plus 1. If you can see the pattern is increasing. Yes, Yusuf, you have raised your hands. Yes,
Ma'am, I don't have a graph paper.
it's okay, but you have to buy it, okay? Okay, now this is the plotting point. That was the plotting points of the function y is equals to 2x plus 1. Yes, Afan,
Yes, ma'am.
you have raised your hand.
Oh, I think I was raising it from before when I wanted to answer the question before.
Okay. Okay, now what is the next question? Is this question clear to everyone? How to put the values in the function and how to plot the points. Now, coming towards the next part of it, in this question, he said in part number 2, the point Q6 lies on the graph of part 1. Find the value of Q. He have given us the plotting points Q and 6 and he said you have to calculate the value of Q. Anyone who can tell me how to calculate the value of Q? Anyone? How to calculate the value of Q? Anyone? Can anyone tell me how to plot the points. I always told you that the plotting points will be in this condition. The first one will be, yes, Rohan.
Okay, so we'll assume Q is X. So we'll start with 0 and Q is 0 and Y is 1, and then we go on and we assume Q is equal to X.
Yes, Q is equals to X. Very good. That was the answer I was needed. The Q is actually X over here and Y is actually 6 over here. If you can see from the graph, you can interpret it from the graph. But according to the question, the function was 2x plus 1, right? The value of Y is 6 and the value of X is Q. Is this clear to everyone? Is this clear to everyone? Here in this plotting point, the value of X is Q and the value of Y is 6. Now, 6 is equals to 2Q plus 1. What I will do, 6 minus 1 equals 2Q. 5 is equals to Q. Now, 5 divide 2 is equals to Q. The answer will be 2.5 equals Q. It means that if the value of Y is 6, the value of Q will be 2.5. Yes, Afan?
Ma'am, there's actually another way we can foreshadow this because we can see the pattern 0, 1, 1, 3, 2, 5. So 2, 5 is lesser compared to whatever is next to 6. So if x is being added by 1 each round, but it's 6 because y is being added by 2, this is means 1 will be divided by 2, which is means we can add 0.5 into 2, which would make 2.56.
Yes, very well done, Afan. Very good. This is another way to calculate it with the help of mind. Okay, you can use any way to solve this question, but right now just tell me if you have any question related to this question, this function. No, okay. I will share. Yes, Abdul Hadi.
Ma'am, I can't understand at the end of the question.
This one.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't mute yourself. Don't mute yourself. Now listen. Now listen to me very carefully. I will show you again. He said the point Q and 6 lies on the graph which you have already plotted in part number 1. That was clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
But while plotting the points, we knew it that in order to plot the points, the coordinates will be in this arrangement. The
X
first
and
one
Y.
is X and the second one is Y. Okay. He
Yes,
said
ma'am.
you have to find the value of Q. If I will say that this is the arrangement of the function, arrangement of the plotting points, X means Q and Y means 6. Is this clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, according to the function, he said that these points lie on this graph. It means that these points are the part of this function.
Yes,
Right?
ma'am.
Now, if I will say that in place of y, I will put 6. Is this so?
Yes, ma'am.
And in place of x, I will place q.
2Q.
Right? Plus 1. Now, just solve it.
Yes.
It will be like this one. It will be like this one. Now, 5 equals 2q.
Yes, ma'am.
5 divide 2 equals q. 2.5 equals q. Is this clear now?
Ma'am, 2.5 is the answer?
Yes, 5 divided by 2 means 2.5. Is this clear?
Yes, ma'am.
If he will write C
Yes, ma'am.
and 5, you have to find the value of C. That was very simple. What you will do, just write this one. Clear?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Now, this is up for today's lecture. I have given you a home task as well, and that home task is
Thank you,
at
ma'am.
that home task is at the end of the slide. That is, you have to do question number 1, exercise 1B. Is this clear? You have to do question number 1, exercise 1B. Right? Okay, meanwhile, if you will be having some problem related to plotting the points on the graph, skip it. We will be doing it on Monday. Okay, but you have to find the values of y by putting the values of x. Clear? Okay, I'm going to end the lecture. Take care. Allah Hafiz.